Let's rewind the clocks and go back to April 2nd, Trump's famous Liberation Day, when he proudly took to the White House lawn and held up this tariff board announcing a new round of tariffs against every country in the entire world. Take a look at this insight from journalist James Surowitzki, who writes, "Just found out where these fake tariff rates come from. For every country, they just took our trade deficit with that country and divided it by the country's export to us. So we have a $17.9 billion deficit with Indonesia, and its exports to the US are $28 billion. 17.9 divided by 28 equals 64%, which Trump claims is the tariff rate Indonesia charges us. Of course, this mathematical equation is completely inaccurate, and it's precisely why the Japanese official commented that this equation would score a 0 in a formal math test. So of course, the next logical question is, how do you actually calculate the real effective tariff rate? And actually, it's pretty simple. You take the total amount of custom duties collected on goods from a country and divide it by the total value of imports from that country. For example, let's say the United States imported $28 billion worth of goods from Indonesia. If the US Customs collected $560 million in duties on those imports, then you would divide $560 million by $28 billion. That equals 2%, meaning the real effective tariff rate is just 2%. A trade deficit measures how much more we buy from a country than they buy from us. It has nothing to do with how much tax or tariff is actually being charged. So when Trump stands up and says Indonesia is charging us a 64% tariff, it's complete nonsense. The real number is dramatically lower because tariffs are based on duties collected, not the size of the trade deficit. Everyone, this is why Japan can't strike a deal with Trump's team. The people in charge of leading Trump's administration don't understand basic economics, but this chaos and confusion have not only angered our allies around the world, they have started to backfire on Trump domestically, right here in the United States. Just take a look at the results of this survey. 62% of Americans responded that the price for the things that they want or need are now going up, while 72% of Americans now believe that Trump economic policies will create a recession for the United States. The simple reality is that these tariffs didn't isolate China. They isolated American businesses. While the rest of the world continues to manufacture goods more efficiently and affordably, US factories are stuck operating at a significant disadvantage, driving up costs, shrinking margins, and pushing manufacturing jobs even further offshore. In the end, the tariffs became a self-inflicted wound on American competitiveness.